Do you ever feel anxious or sometimes find it hard to focus? Chances are your gut health could be the root of the issue. I'm Dr. Stephen Gundry, and today I want to walk you through an important topic: the connection between your gut and your mental health. It's more closely linked than you might think. First and foremost, it's important to take care of your mental well-being. Mental health is a complex issue, and outside factors can also be a contributor, as well as internal struggles. So if you think you might be in need of mental health support, please reach out to a trusted professional to ensure you're getting the best treatment that suits your specific needs. Here are the top 5 mental health concerns that can be caused by an unhealthy gut. Number 1, brain fog. What is brain fog? Brain fog can sometimes feel like you're having trouble concentrating on your work or having a hard time finding the right words during a conversation. Now, there are a number of factors that can cause brain fog. One being a lack of vitamin B12. This can trigger fatigue and make it harder for your mind to function. Processed food has also been linked to brain fog. Now, certain types of meal options that cause inflammation, like processed foods, can also slow down your mind's ability to work to the best of its ability. So, while some processed foods may be convenient, you're most likely going to pay a price for it later. So how does one help lessen brain fog? Well, one tip I have for you is to make sure you're incorporating omega-3 fatty acids into your diet. So foods like walnuts, wild salmon, wild shellfish, and sardines and anchovies can actually help improve cognitive function. And that's actually a great place to start. Plus, fish oil capsules are readily available. Most of them are toxin-free. But if fish worries you, there are numerous omega-3 fatty acid capsules that are made from plants. A second health concern that can be caused by an unhealthy gut is having trouble sleeping. Ever have one of those nights where you crawl into bed exhausted only to feel wired and unable to catch up on those much-needed Z's? You might have an influx of negative thoughts over trivial things that occurred throughout the day, or maybe you've been spending too much time on social media. Particularly before you go to bed, shut the thing off, put it to sleep before you go to sleep. The truth is, serotonin plays an important role in maintaining a healthy sleep cycle. And here's the deal: when your gut's microbiome is disrupted, can actually lead to decreased serotonin levels, which may result in insomnia. Now, I've written extensively about the fact that glyphosate in Roundup actually kills off the important serotonin-producing bacteria in our gut. And sadly, glyphosate is now sprayed on almost all of the foods we eat. So buyer beware. Try to buy organic whenever possible. Now, deep sleep is so important because it's the best time for your brain to clear out inflammatory compounds. And it's actual time where your brain undergoes a wash cycle. And without deep sleep, you don't go through that wash cycle. Here's the bad news. You need a lot of blood flow to your brain to accomplish that wash cycle. And if you eat within about 3 hours of going to sleep, most of your blood flow is down in your gut, and it's not available to go up to your brain to clean out. Please, please, please do not have anything to eat within 3 hours of going to bed. You'll be amazed how good that trick is at increasing your deep sleep and giving you a better mood when you wake up. If you're interested, there are multiple sleep trackers, including deep sleep trackers, that are available. I happen to be wearing one that you've probably noticed. I have another one hiding on my wrist here. Your choice. They all work well at tracking deep sleep. Now, if you're also having trouble falling asleep at night, I might recommend you see about adding a little more B6 to your diet. Careful with the amount of B6. I've seen people actually get toxic from too much B6. Now, fruits like kiwi can actually help you fall asleep faster and promote deeper, more productive, and restorative sleep. Try eating a kiwi before you fall asleep, and let me know in the comments if it worked for you. If you can find them, the gold kiwi are even better, and here's a tip. The fiber in gold kiwi has been shown to really support gut diversity in your gut. Okay, a third health issue to consider is mood swings. Now, most of us know that mood swings can manifest quickly in your day-to-day life if your gut health is off track. Abrupt mood changes can hit you like a freight train if your gut health is off balance. One minute you're fine, the next you're slamming your fist on the steering wheel after some genius cut you off in traffic. Sound familiar? At least here in Los Angeles it does. Sure, it's easy to blame the other driver for their lack of basic road etiquette, but these wild reactions might actually be coming from your gut. Yeah, your diet could be stirring up your emotions more than you think. When the gut becomes imbalanced with an overgrowth of bad bacteria, it can affect things like serotonin, GABA, and dopamine within your body and your brain. And this can lead to extreme mood changes. The good news, you're not stuck on this emotional roller coaster. A few simple diet tweaks can help get your gut and your mood back in harmony. Now, one of the easiest ways is to drink plenty of water and to stay hydrated. Additionally, following a diet that includes fiber, probiotics, and prebiotics can help take the edge off those unexpected mood swings. These gut-friendly foods can help smooth out those mood swings and make sure you're staying cool, calm, and collected, no matter how bad the traffic gets. Next, let's talk about the fourth health concern that can be caused by an unhealthy gut: anxiety. Anxiety is both a mental and physical response to a perceived danger or stress, and it can be debilitating. Symptoms can include racing thoughts or a sense of trouble, even in cases where the concern is non-existent or doesn't match the level of reaction. Research has shown that the irritation of the gastrointestinal tract can send info into the central nervous system, influencing mood changes that can spark anxiety. So how do we help curb anxiety? It starts with your diet. See a trend here yet, folks? One step you can take to help is to eliminate foods in your fridge or pantry that contain simple sugars and saturated fats. So instead of reaching for a cookie, maybe try a fermented food like kimchi or pickles that have been peeled and de-seeded to remove the lectins, or have a handful of macadamia nuts or walnuts. And let me know if it worked for you in the comments. And lastly, number 5, depression. Let's get real. Depression isn't just feeling down for a day or two. We're talking about persistent sadness, that heavy weight of emptiness or hopelessness that's hard to shake off. It goes way beyond normal mood swings. When you're dealing with depression, things that used to bring you joy, hobbies, activities, socializing, just lose their spark. You might notice changes in your appetite, overwhelming fatigue, or a feeling that you just don't measure up. The good news, therapy, medication, and lifestyle tweaks can make a huge difference. But today, let's focus on one important piece of the puzzle: your gut. Here's a jaw dropper for you. The gut and the brain are besties. Yep, your gut health plays a huge role in mental health. In fact, people with major depressive disorder have fewer of those good guy bacteria in their gut that fight inflammation compared to those who aren't depressed. Now enter the villain of the story: ultra-processed foods. These foods not only cause inflammation in the gut, but guess what? They feed the bad guys and starve the good guys. In fact, consuming excessive amounts of highly processed fried foods or sugary foods has been linked to a higher likelihood of anxiety and an increased risk of developing depression. However, a nutritious and lectin-free diet can potentially boost your level of optimism and help protect against depression. For example, vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower aren't just for your waistline. They're packed with antioxidants, which help keep your brain cells sharp and healthy. Bottom line, when you feed your body the right fuel, feed your microbiome the right fuel, your mind will follow suit. A healthy gut equals a healthier brain, and that's crucial when managing depression. And remember, if you're struggling, don't go it alone. Seek out a professional who can tailor a treatment plan to work for you. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health, so take care of yourself. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to catch future videos that can help benefit your overall gut health. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this video has left you feeling a bit more informed about the connection between your gut health and your mental health. Remember, good health is the best wealth. I'm Dr. Stephen Gundry, and I'll see you in the next video.